program of Keep It P podcast, and we got some breaking news for you, man. I regret to inform you that Malcolm X's daughter, Malikah Shabazz, is found dead in her apartment at 56. Alright, y'all, out of the darkness into the light. It is I, Jay Lava. This is Keep It P podcast. We just gonna get straight to it, man. No need for an intro and all of that because, yeah, again, if you don't know or haven't known yet, I regret to inform you that Malcolm X's daughter, Malikah Shabazz, has been found dead in her apartment at the age of 56. I'm gonna read a little bit from the article, see what they're talking about. I hope they ain't disrespectful in no way, because we already know that the dominant society didn't take too well to Malcolm X's message, obviously, because they killed him. It's unfortunate that his daughter should suffer such the same fate. I mean, if that's the case. But when you put a label on it like murder, then you kind of got to assume. If it's your first time seeing this program, please go ahead and hit that like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't seen this program before. And then just like I'm doing right now, I'm getting this message out to those who need it. So if you could hit that share and share it amongst your group of people and friends, that would be great. Couple more shares here. I'm gonna let everybody get on in the room real quick. Let everybody get on up in here. While I push this out, I gotta make sure peoples get the notifications, because YouTube isn't necessarily sharing these messages on a broad scale. However, your like would help a little bit in the algorithm to let them know, yo, there's some B1 people out there that want to hear this message. So do your part, be smart, hit that like. And then again, like I said, share. So that's how we get everybody prepared. And as you see, I'm just going down, slapping it in the messenger groups. That's got a couple messenger groups with a couple hundred people on each. So when I do that, I can flush it down. All right, so here we go, man. It says Malikah Shabazz, a daughter of Malcolm X, was found dead in her Brooklyn, New York home Monday, police told ABC News. Shabazz, 56, was found by her daughter just before 5 p.m. Eastern. The news comes as two men found guilty in Malcolm X's assassination are expected to have their convictions thrown out. Minister and human rights activist Malcolm X was killed 57 years ago in New York City neighborhood of Washington Heights. Shabazz was one of Malcolm X's 6 daughters. The story is developing now, so let me see what they got. I hope they don't be trying to slander and try to talk bad about her, because I refuse to read any of that type of nonsense. We ain't doing that here. But hold on, let's see if we can I would even imagine that they don't want to say too much about her. There's a statement though. It says, I am deeply saddened by the death of Malikah Shabazz. Bernice King, the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., wrote on Twitter, my heart goes out to the family and the descendants of Dr. Betty Shabazz and Malcolm X. Shabazz was one of the 6. His wife, Betty Shabazz, was pregnant with twins, Malikah and Malik Shabazz, at the time of his death. Wow, I didn't know that. So they never really even got to meet their dad. Wow, just heard wonderful stories about him. It says, okay, so the 2 men convicted of killing Shabazz's father were exonerated Thursday Muhammad Aziz and Khalid Islam were cleared of their murder convictions 56 years later after they were accused of shooting, and they both spent over 20 years in prison and released on parole in the 1980s. Islam died in 2009, but Aziz is 83 and is still alive. I wonder what, I bet you somebody gonna do an interview on him or have something to say about it. Yeah, as I suspected, y'all, that's not necessarily news to them, but it's definitely news to us. I would imagine there aren't going to be a lot of, it's not going to be a lot of melee about this in the news, because they wasn't really rocking with Malcolm X in the first place. Let me see, I'm gonna check a couple other publications, but it's probably gonna be just like I suspected. Yeah, they probably ain't finna do too big of an expose about his daughter. Everything that I'm looking at is real quick and to the point, and done, pow. They really actually got more, you know, they got more to say about her dad and trying to, you know they gon' the extremist, the whoop-de-woo, you know, they probably, I wouldn't be surprised. Look at them when they was born, y'all. That's them. That's Malikah. That's what they when they was born. Nice little picture. It says, that's what's up. That's the post that Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter put up in reference to the tragedy. However, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I just wanted to inform you, if you did not know, this is why we gotta keep our foot on the neck of Dub S. Like my man Torian Rain say, I'm finna try something different just to see what these algorithms do. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you with the 4 words, man. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha till we meet again, man. I'm gonna come back with some more news. I just kind of wanted to get that out the way, man. Like I regret to inform you, the great Malcolm X's daughter, Malikah Shabazz, is found dead in her Brooklyn, New York apartment at the age of 56, sadly. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha, y'all. See, that's why I cut the check. That's why the song Cut the Check, and that's why we doing this, y'all. Look how they do us, y'all. Period.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Y'all see that?
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises.
Come right back with more news.
Like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, changing life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it is.
On a wave that you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. I was in the image and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'm a change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, getting to what's the plan? C, throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on,
Music TV.